people, now good evening. We thank God again for this opportunity. We don't still come back again. Don't forget now, last week, Thursday, Friday, now we talk last for this program when our people from the National Right Human Commission we did come talk about the right of the citizen. So we really take time to look inside last week. Today, now Monday again, we don't come on ground again. We'll say this program they come on your way every Monday, 9:30 to 10 for our Go TV and start time. And Thursday by 4:30 to 5:30 we do on for our terrestrial transmission. And for every Friday too for Go TV and start time we say they on ground by 9 to 10 every evening we do on ground. And we take time to look issues where we say need to do on the citizen. How we take make sure say this country, our local government, our state is developed. Now we take time to look. Apollo, good evening. I greet you well. Like you already know, my name now FAO Safoa. You will be there too. You two now still crew, and you be part of this team for this development. Where we say you do on ground. You no matter what we say, we always they talk about. We don't share like well. Another one again just happened. Now yesterday evening, it happened when it be said that farmer go inside bush for digging. Another one just newly happened. But before then, will they come back more quick journey, my brother Dennis Ofik will they tell you what happened for digging. Will they come back?
I want to this evening, country people, now do well as now take join us again for Inside the Tory Corner for the program Uduota. My name is Dennis Ofik. This one are some of the tourists that we say it don't reach our hand this evening. Where Tory don't come now say it never reach 5 hours. We be say they come here and say make all their members them may they close down their depot by midnight of Sunday. The Depot and Petroleum Product Marketers Association of Nigeria don't suspend the shutdown of the operations them. This suspension so they carry the informate around 1:20 a.m. on Monday morning today. So, and at the executive secretary of DAPMA, will be Mr. Olufemi Adewale, na in kon yana for inside that plenty talk. In kon yan, he say the before directive will be say they give, say now because of the base, will be say federal government can they owe their members them. He can say the association don't already act in good faith to make sure say they avoid every kind of unnecessary hunger matter will be say if it affect Nigerians them during this period of celebrate. According to waiting the EPA on the yan, he said this conclusion of this basis so will be say if government don't pay them finish, go come make sure say they reduce the way will be say many things can they waste for inside the country on top the 800 billion naira basis will be say government they owe them. Make we enter politics matter this evening as we say the person will be say they do follow and many arrange with the PDP vice presidential candidate Valentine Obianyem. In don't talk say true say them freeze in your account will be Peter Obi go join Atiku run race for Nigeria presidency. Val Obianyem na in con the young give 34 people say they never find out the people we order this freezing of account. He say but they go try to find out during this week. So according to waiting con the young, he say but if federal government can't come out, can't talk anything, he say we know they fear because my oga na man of integrity and in hand they claim well. Meanwhile, Nigeria main opposition People's Democratic Party on Saturday night so don't come out now come claim say the country corruption police will be EFCC they don't freeze all the bank accounts them will be say it belong to their party vice presidential candidates and in family Peter Obi. People's Democratic Party now don't condemn the freezing of all the bank accounts will be say Peter Obi get plus including in wife and in family members and their business them. The talk person for the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission will be EFCC. So Tony Orilade na in Konya say the agency hand and leg no day for inside this matter at all. This one are based on according to the Tory people. Well, for the statement where PDP talk person Kola Ologbodinyo come out. In claim say since Peter Obi don't become their vice presidential candidate, now so mending, now they mend the bros. Make we talk more entertainment this evening as it be say Afrobeat Oga Sheun Anikola Pokuti on Friday in Don Babu nomination for the Ogbonge 2019 Grammy Awards for America. Kuti now be the son of music Oga Fela Anikola Pokuti. In band Egypt 80 collect the nomination for their Black Times album for the world music category inside the 61st Grammy Awards. Kuti go drag the award with other nominees them. We get Bombino from Niger Republic, Fatoumata Diawara from Mali, the Soweto Gospel Choir from South Africa, and Yadish Glory from Canada. Based on the information, we say Grammy people them come out, they say the world category now for albums will get at least 51% of voice or instrumental for world music recording. Shehu older brother will be Femi Kuti, now 4-time Grammy nominee for 2003, 2010, 2012, plus including 2014. Other Nigerians them we don't collect Grammy nominations include Juju Oga, will be King Sunny Ade, and the traditional drummer will be say in Don't Go Thy Kingdom Come by Babatunde Olatunji. The award go dey happen on February 10, 2019 for inside Staples Center for Los Angeles inside America. Well, the country people now for inside this entertainment story, now here now we waka reach. My name is still Dennis Ofiko, and the program Uduota is still the waka dey go. Una good evening.
Well, we don't come back from Dennis Ofik. As I tell you before we go for that break, I always tell you how different community now, different village. Then they feel well now to they go farm or to go bush, go do their different activities. Someone go farm, someone go look that trap, someone go for river. Then they fear to they go now that they can't reach a stage. Everybody go need to come gather together. To say okay, we'll gather, we'll go farm together. Or else, like those days, Dave, your brave, only you and your family or your wife or your children or you as the man will just pick up class, just go farm. One go farm. Things don't get as it be. Like I tell you, yesterday here, when the farmer they go farm, I think around 1 or after 1 in the afternoon, they say one go cut plantain, where they say they attack him for inside bush. Not surely they attack him, they kill him. Pololo, how long will they live like this?
My brother, if you see, most of the time, thank God, see, last week here, I take my time again, take tour some of these northern states. And one after the tour, I meet the head of the IDP camp for Gunplay, they call her gang, for Makodi. After, when you enter Makodi, they call her Makodi Lafia Road. Now there, most of the IDP camp, they have first, when we see, we first call that they don't move on. They can't move on to Daudu 1, Daudu 2. Then they can't get the one say it for a gang, that one for a gang. You see the that man tell me what I say, you know I be when we say man, you only the fed for himself, born 4-5 children, now consider they depend on the food when we say people they know some when they talk some of these things, it could be like say na story or na dream. But human beings like me and you, now they go through this thing. I can also ask the man, say, because they be TV people, you know they call TV people, but they call the state for Nasarawa. Una fit go back to Una village. The man say no, they don't fit go back. So I also take time ask some people for inside being ask and say this Herdsmen thing. Some people they feel oh no, you know because of the election, you see don't they die down? Now say no. Some of them tell us say now because of say true for rainy season, the movement of the cow, you know, the too plenty. Now, what is some of those people they do? They say they take advantage of that movement of cow, the nomadic movement of cow, come catch or take advantage of that, take the commit most of those things they see. That's number one. Then other ones they hide under these people. Now, brother, find this also review say it gets some group of people who say they just pay or they pay to just they kill people. So criminality there for one side, the one they do cattle rustling there for one side, then the one also they do this the one say they pay to do this thing, it's there for one side. So you can see that all of these things put together, not be just ordinary the one we say you just say the thing does the thing. You know, never they reduce. Now to last month we hear one kind of killing from a Delta. Now if you watch the picture, you know if you show that picture because this one says when they kill her for in presence of the king, they can't even.
For which state be that?
No, this one for Odigi, yes. So
Okay.
as the killer, they will come out the heart. So anybody when they hide on that, say the thing doesn't, the thing don't reduce go anywhere. Some, like I talk, that they hide under the criminality of the movement of the cow. Make me say that the cow thing. Till they do these things. But another one, the criminality aspect of our day. If you watch recently, when was the last time when UFA yes say they kidnap person? They call they negotiate from Sokoto. You know those real highbrow kidnapping where them this body do. You say they hear from the
Evans.
Although them Evans, you don't hear from them. Now those one be the real kidnapping. This one, when we say they do for this one, if you watch the people when we say they parade now, not be one side of the country they come from. They don't know if you speak either they from the J or from Fulani, either from the J or from the. They don't know if you speak English fluently. When you look all the parade, when we say they parade.
No, but when the people wey wan do bad, when they do this bad, they hear say that they speak English.
Yes.
The moment they catch the doctor say they don't hear English.
That is the thing. So that, but when you see the accent, you know say some
And you
of
know
them,
say yes.
You
know where they from.
When you see the accent, you know say this person, it not be from Ekiti, not be from Delta, not be from Lagos, not be even from, because you go don't know they say this person. Now from so, and if you watch for some time now, the different people police and SSS they parade over this killing. You know say for one section of the country, down on one side. Then secondly, when you look at those people, when I tell you say I interview for a gang for inside Makodi, I not discover that how come that if you say the thing don't reduce, why these people no fit go back to the village? As we speak, sir, the Benue State governor they beg the whole world, me they can't help them. One, to rehabilitate all those people. Two, make those children for go back to school. Three, make those ones for see what they feed they do. They are feeding every day. Now another issue. They even they born, they reborn from inside the camp as we talk. So if the problem is subside, all of this will happen. The only thing we say for the areas when we say heavy presence of security agency day, we like say the killing no too day much. But it's just that I not show the clip. Tomorrow I will, maybe another I will bring the clip. If you see the kind of house that they build for all those sides, you will just say those people are just very peaceful like they live. House will not get done. House where they use a raffia palm till they do their roof. All those when they do cycle. Now,
so waiting people like this get, they don't get anything.
No, so the thing is that not be waiting they get criminality they then convert upon the politics. So you can see that the whole thing is big. So maybe with time we will call our brother Eda.
Eda wey go for.
When we say go for Odigi, make it also let us know some of the things when we say he go there. But remember, my brother make I tell you, sometimes. The way government they handle
issues,
it shows say we don't really get, and we never really know.
You say sentiment dey inside.
Sentiment dey. Make I give you another example. I dey see some of my brother they discuss this issue of insecurity in Nigeria. Agreed. Now ask the chief of army staff when be brutal. Don't date them. The very first, as they make a chief of army, almost about 3 years ago or so, now they make a chief of army staff. He has been on ground. From day one, now they say make it relocate to Borno State. He has been there since. How come that 3 years later, the federal government can't reason say make they carry chief of air staff do that side? Which means that the Air Force and the this other is the army abi soldier, yes. They not work together. Because if they work together, as the chief of army staff go there since the chief of air staff supposed to follow up to do this counter-insurgency, make it for do it, make it for whole water. I even remember the last killing when we say they kill for that, is it Metele? That killing where they do for that Metele. When they don't kill all those soldiers, I even for today newspaper, we will hear the account of one soldier man when talk of the number of soldiers wey dey kill, and Nigeria say na 23. That soldier dey give account of the number of the wey dey kill. when you read the account of those people, you go no say gap dey between the Nigerian Air Force, because ordinarily the two agencies supposed to dey work together. My brother, you dey get other country now. Other countries, you know, they see police and come dey see SSS, you come dey see soldier, you come dey see this one. They do their own work independently. No. They will tell you, say, the American security system, they work side by side. But why are they raising my country? You say, Nami Akololo go come dey check chief of army staff and chief of air staff how to work. Two, you may not also blame them, because there is this battle of superiority. If not, when that metal thing happen, I think the second day, at the read, at the word for news, when they say Nigeria Army, Nigeria Air Force, go bomb, go bomb the that area when the insurgent is there. Say go bomb that place. So when the Nigeria, the regular soldier they go attack, why they know they give them air coverage? How come that after they don't attack, kill our people? Now down after time, then they remember say, oh, they're supposed to give them coverage. Do you understand what I'm saying now? It's just like what is happening in the regular Nigerian system. Today, SSS will parade criminals. Then tomorrow, Nigerian police will not parade. For God's sake, what is the essence of this? If I bring up close to my state, I remember that there was a time, the former governor of Edo State that time, he will go meet the chief of head of DSS. That will tell the state they don't catch many criminals. Then another time, police go council parade. Do we need all those things? My brother, do we need a police go parade? This one go parade. This one Air Force. This one Army. Do we need all that one? Why not all these agencies work together? The police, the SS, because inside the police, they get inside army, they get military intelligence. They can also get they can get police. So all these agencies, according to say, no synergy there. And at the expense our people who are in the law, like lawmakers, people that they matter, when do they pick all these things? Now, I see that when they're busy, they talk about electoral acts. Good as it is as the electoral act, but some of these things, by now, if we wait there here, if they see all these things, how come that then with that side, whether the volume of money they cover most of our lawmakers' eye, not to the see what they go on, let's not understand.
Well, for those who we say they take time, they watch this program. This issue we say they on. If you follow for our radio program this morning for Man Around Town, you'll discover say we don't really take time to talk about this ODG issue. If you there for Edo State or you there for Nigeria, this ODG is there for Ovia Northeast. And when you take through this Akure Road, like this community day, what they call ODG, where this thing happen. And this will not be the first time when it be say they don't the key person for that place. Not be one, not be two, not be three, not be four. Can't reach a state. The state government can say, the way things be now, for now, they can't give, I think 3 months or 2 months notice, say, may the Herdsmen when he did that area, made the one made them relocate. And they can invite the Oga for all these Fulani Herdsmen, which is the meeting Allah. You can invite the Oga, make it come to those states. I remember I call all meeting. When more quick join the Edda and I go for that report for Edda. Good evening.
Good evening, my brother.
Good evening. How about you?
I did fine, sir.
Well, now you go for this ODG for us. Where they for kill farmer. What really happened there?
This afternoon, as I did, they come for me, the secretary to the ODG council. They make a run come or say something happened there yesterday. Say all these Fulani Herdsmen then kill one of their person for inside farm. So now I rush reach there. Before I reach there, they don't take motor car and come out for the bush when they kill her.
So what did they say happen?
You know, when I reach there, I ask them, say, how it take happen? They say, you don't say when it happen like that. Then at the third time, when they don't kill their person for inside the farm, for inside the bush when they go farm. So as they ask in son when they where the thing happen, the son of the disease, he could explain how everything take happen to me there.
As we reach
They make noise now. They talk.
Caravan, with the farm, as my daddy come for farm, now we go tell am say Aboki don dey shoot gun anyhow for here. Now as we come reach town, where they go see pass. Now we come see four Aboki. They all come meet us for inside town. They because they are still because they argue. They all they argue. Now they all reach there. One y'all stand up, y'all rap people, just stand up, y'all let them. Y'all reached our town there. The wound made the front, y'all cut on like this. But the wound remain small for break. Small time now we see say the second one y'all stand up, y'all gun, y'all stand up, y'all carry gun, y'all shoot, come meet our first for one place. But when my daddy who's club doing like this, he can't go one side. The bullet can't go one side. Now small time as the Aboki all reach there, they call the rest come collect gun for your hand. Now they collect gun for your hand. You reach there, you carry some like this. You come on calculus. You reach where my daddy did, you throw the salsa go up, you start to cut my daddy.
So automatically the man can't die.
The man don't die, then finish and then come out in heart itself as I talk to you, then come out in heart.
So but at the time when you reach there, police did the community that time?
Police today, I think I see 5 policemen there from Kiadolo division. I see them there. Then they there, then 2 self, all of them tire. Then they there, because the people they first say they want to face police. I said no, police make them never face them now. Make them just make we talk one. Make them not leave the one when they happen, go they do another one.
Well, we salute you the time we take join us this evening.
Thank you, sir.
Well, you see when the elder just talk to us because I ain't go really cover that area. I go see some of the interview will be saying do for there. Some of our people for there when it be say really see when the thing happen. If not be the godly picture, but you go they see small of the pictures for when they carry the dead body come from farm. Like I said, they talk just not be once when it be say this thing they happen for Odigi. We expect say by now the government go really don't sit down to find lasting solution. As I tell you just a meeting Alaga come, those state come meeting with those state government. I remember the commissioner of police, all of them even pay visit for that area. And they come talk say the people made them relocate, made them ever carry cow, they go that area. Upon all the decision we say the state government take to see make they retreat for that area. No one hold water and up till now nothing happen.
My brother, you see, I also don't discover say government, if we want this one now long-term solution, that would they look for. And as they look for it, I go say not be just to talk, but you don't have to talk. Now the body of governor of Benue State now for me say this kind of thing is passed to just talk. Governor number second. You never do am. The one when he talk, make the photo say I'm not talk. Maybe that one. But the real action we see himself and the community people. And maybe sometime like we don't reach time when we say we're supposed to call something like civilian GTF. Just like the way they do for Borno. And I think one other state like that. Say, I think you talk enough for government house, then the thing start to work. My brother and I. Because you say that we don't talk since. I see Okowa now. Okowa, the governor of Delta now, say everything they lament. You never get any time in that 2 months now. I don't read. Of course, Nigerians, Okowa till they talk about this Herdsmen killing tomorrow. The way they attack most there for Abraka and that environment. So he passed just to say, make me talk. I think just talk. Let me yarn for them. He passed like that. The next thing I be say, we're supposed to get something like civilian JTF. They won't get civilian JTF. Then from there, those ones could come join body with the police till they work. We don't feel talk to our brother Kuso now because whether we like it or not. I dey read for people when we say we hear say those state government won't give police vehicle. You understand? Then he wants to do one thing called security architecture. He wants to do the one they call something like security trust fund. You see, I'm not asking how much is security vote. I'm not asking say how much is security vote. But brother, if at all something like security vote day, at all, I don't say government is supposed to take up to work. Because to just talk from okay, now you thank God you went to that area one time when we say they kidnap somebody way they close to us. Tell me the constraint. You know, tell me the constraint. Tell me the constraint when you went where they go kidnap somebody way they close to us that time. When we say you go there, how did you see the working environment of that Ikadana police station?
It get as it be now.
Tell me
because when we see the just imagine when they kidnap people that day, the people they bush. As in they bush, even the DPO they try to call the mayor or take condo that area. The thing they had, even DPO come they tell me say my brother, that night they tell me say my brother, the whole thing just tire person, the terrain to enter the bush, it get as it be, they know the thing enter bush, it dey difficult to enter bush, vehicle wey dey enter bush, it dey hard for them. The communication, just imagine that kind of DPO go come, they call them with phone. At times, the bush where they no network. Go say network never fit reach them, vehicle not there. Then even the police.
Which most come to they say go there?
The police, now this golf wey no even fit dey go any golf go fit follow bush. This is small golf. Now they carry that the way they take the waka for night. Okay. You understand me? Then they come talk say at times when the thing go come hard, they'll come look for some of the agbege vehicle where they'll come they use at times. See the thing the system for them to take control that terrain. Because this one are the system will be say that they used to. The people they used to run, but the police they know they used to that terrain. You understand what they try to talk? Those where they fight, they used to the terrain. Why the police not get the facilities where they want to follow them? You see, I say the system get as it be.
Okay, so you see now, if at all now that same bush, the people now according to what they talk just now, you say they try and want to resist police. What do you expect policeman to do at that point?
And the whole place dark. It's that night when they try to see those where they say they kidnap. The whole bush dark.
Ordinarily.
Police not even get light or torch, something wey go fit shine bright the whole place.
Okay. Ordinarily, policemen supposed to get functioning communication gadgets. That to the extent that if something dey happen for that Odigi, commissioner as the radio message dey go, commissioner supposed to even dey hear. So that if he see that the thing dey strong, he go also come because they give order. Did you see anything like that? How that far or that far distance, all those interior fan, now you carry phone, go there say you want to make call. How you want to do it? No work. How you want to do it? So Nigerians where they watch, you see, we have a very long way to go. It's very easy to just talk for television. It's very easy to just criticize police for TV. It's very easy to criticize police for radio, say they don't know their work. But after that, now me and you, where they waka for street, now we dey face the.
Like you don't see talk one just now. Now you say you don't say for paper say state government now. One try to give a vehicle to police. Like my brother Saprepe for man around town we see our crew here too. Saprepe don dey mad pressure say make the state government make them assist police with vehicle, make them assist police with vehicle. That one on one side oh. Another side again, when they don't assist police with the vehicle now, by the time we as media or we as journalists, they try to now say, okay, police, so how na take share am? How many they bring come? Doctor say the state government go say they bring number of vehicle like this. Okay, police, how na take share am? We want make we know the division, the whole na share and follow. So that more for fit do follow up where those vehicles dey now and who they maintain the own pass. At that time problem will come because say what you concern na inside. How come you will come say one no security method they do their job? wetin concern you know where they carry the vehicle pass. You dey understand me? Because they talk say with the join una dey talk say police need vehicle. Pololo dey shout say police need vehicle. Sabrepe dey shout say police need vehicle. When they finally give una, where una share and follow, and how una take dey maintain am will be another stage. So when we start to ask this question, no fit say enemy there at all.
See, my brother, if you not be an issue of enemy.
No, now so they always dey talk now.
See, let me tell you.
I believe we're not supposed to ask to make sure follow up there.
You know where I can't say we get problem. I'm always saying we have a problem because I always ask one question sometimes, who good? Who good? Some commissioners of police, they go run, they will make everything, they will say, see how everything be, see everything be. But some go tell you say, he no dey under you. You understand? He go tell you say he no dey under you. As he no dey under you, he no go fit. He say he no dey under you. As he no dey under you, he no go fit. He no fit tell you anything about that one. If police, commissioner of police tell you say he no dey under you, what you want to do? But by law, are they not public servants? By law, are they not supposed to report to the public? By law, are they not supposed to be to be the people's servants? But it is only in Nigeria that you see that a public servant, either as a governor or a commissioner of police, as AIG, they make the office to be an executive place. That and there are some commissioners of police who does say, you call them in 12 midnight, they will pick. Call them 3 a.m., they will pick. Call them 6 a.m., they will pick. But some other will tell you that you don't get right to call. Now you dey talk about this, go who you want to ask say how you take share. And from when we dey hear say when state government like this, unless maybe this governor e own go different. If not, for when we hear say when the state government donate vehicle to police, some dey will carry fallen. No,
they use on the same message.
They use on the same message. Go Abuja, go Kaduna, and they no go come back again. So when we run a system like this, whereas nobody is accountable to anybody, are we not deceiving ourselves? Are we not deceiving ourselves? A system that we run, where are we not deceiving ourselves? We are just deceiving ourselves in the name of politics. Because, for instance, you cannot ask Mr. President how much is a political vote, then you become his enemy. And you say you are accountable to the people. The day you ask Mr. Governor how much is a political vote, you become an enemy. Then you will not say, okay, it's the opposition party that is using you. And when you see most of this campaign going on now, go to River State, go to some of these other states, go to even the opposition governors too, you dare not ask them that question. Now their quarrel will start. Opposition governors, now their quarrel will start. Because they no want me you talk about that one because now there's the chop. Who talks in there's the chop, maybe you think. And Nigerians rather, we just do things as if I beg. If you know my senior brother, not just bring this issue.
No matter what you do, they don't say anything bad.
Not bring issue of security vote for when if they do. When if you don't come out, when you enter, if you ask her. But for now, if you know my brother, so not to come. How long shall we continue in this decision?
Like what they always they talk, maybe the government when it be say they are boss, so government when it be say journalists they inside, activists they inside, NGOs they inside, labor people they inside, pastors they inside, imam they inside. Now it be this government will finally come there on board.
Oh, yeah.
And that time we say those people when it did now all these big men when it be say they work our money. All this group of people now come join force together to say no, these big men when it be say this so that they chop our money. All these people come now make that Jonathan fuel increment. You know when that big protest when Jonathan increased fuel, you know see the different protests. See the one we say can't really happen for Lagos State. Now Lagos State can't hold ground pass. Not more say people when you want to jack power. Now by they bring money come at that time they fuel those protests. They fuel and. And we think say they just they fuel those protests because say they get Nigeria for mind. Say they want to increase fuel. Say these people just like Nigeria. All of them come full street. Say they know they go house. They know they go house. Different place protest. They know they go house. We can't think say these people. Oh, they just like Nigeria. Say this increment of fuel. Say no good. Not knowing say those things. Then they pump money. They do all those because they want to hijack power. Say now the only way they will fit take bomb money to hijack power. Big men. Most of these people, journalists, activists, all of the full street they protest. Now lie. Now you see Lagos State protest for increment of fuel. It no gree finish. The thing start, it gree end, but we just think say they get us for mind. At the end of the day, they do all these things. Finally, power finally come to their table. So when the power finally come to their table, how it can go?
So my brother, as Mr. President,
No, you understand me?
Yes.
How finally the fuel we protest full street for? Say it too dear. What will be the fuel today? Now they buy 145.
So the thing the
increment when they want to do that, they never reach 100 naira. But now they buy 145. Nobody Greek Day Street again for protest because those when you go protest, where that time where protest and agitation they inside their blood, all full inside this government. So where we dey today now?
So the Nasa will tell up as Mr. President, if as the office of the Mr. President, you know, if they are accountable to the people the way other countries they do, we never start. We just deceive ourselves. Because even the people who say they do the campaign now, ask them. Now those kind perquisite, they just by use they go by use the weakness of all the others to enter when they don't enter because also this my brother said do. They hit Jonathan. Now enter when they enter. So the point now make the point finish. As Mr. President, you must be accountable to the people. As Vice President, you must be accountable to the people. As Governor, you must be accountable to the people. When they ask you a question, there's nothing like say you can't have no right to ask me a question because you didn't go there by yourself.
So go and represent yourself. You are going to
represent the people. So if the people ask you any question, no matter how silly or foolish the question is, answer it because that's why you are there as the governor of the people. So when they ask you, say as an AIG, as Inspector General of Police, or as a Commissioner of Police, how did you spend how many vehicles you share? You say who give you right to ask me such questions? Which means that as a country, we never start. Then too, as a governor too, if you too won't give them motto, we also won't tell you, maybe from this one now, make government they make provision on how they repair and fuel the vehicles.
But police get workshop now.
If in a format.
No, police get workshop. No,
but
when we discover that, we discover even the state government they give fuel.
But it dey fortunate they work.
You understand me? We no say police get fuel dump.
Yes.
As when we do some findings that we discover say those state government they give them fuel and diesel.
Yes.
How it happen that when they say that they look for some diesel and some fuel wey they no know how e waka. Na there we can't remember say that they give them one full load of fuel, one full load of diesel. And when they break, this police wey dey patrol, they look for fuel, they go for street.
You see what I'm talking about? So you want tell me now say Ekad or Law Police Station they enjoy that diesel wey state government dey give.
So now be the question we go ask.
I wan ask you now say Uromi division they enjoy that diesel or Ologbo they enjoy that diesel wey they give them or Opela or Okada they enjoy that diesel wey state government dey give them. Why are we saying this? These are the only things wey we say go fit make the police work easy small. Because this herdsmen killing my brother, we need joint effort.
No, Akololome will look. Wetin really dey that community wey don talk say they no fit fish out these people for that place. Wetin dey there?
See,
because no be the first time, and not just this Odigio. Remember say our people for Okoho, this thing happen for Okoho about 2-3 years back. Now big crisis that day for Okoho, and you remember the one wey happen for the Asian side. Wey be say they kill one woman for that area. Wey made the governor come say okay the people wey dey there come assist the family with some money when he see the crisis whether na do not when he see the crisis when he be say he come dey that area. How long will take dey continue like this? When he go strike they go say they no know at the end the whole thing go just sit die down. tomorrow they'll see a kill of that person. Go say they don't know. The whole thing go. How long will they live like this?
Let me tell you, say, the thing pass near pronouncement wey governor dey give, so that people will not happy. We don't pass that stage. Because right now, it don't supposed to reach stage where we say, governor go also draw out a blueprint, a plan on the lasting solution with the community. You understand? To empower the community as well.
To get their own vigilance.
You understand? They do civilian JTF when Boko Haram don't know. They do civilian JTF for Bonu. Because those ones, now they no grant. See, my brother, I don't know. I think we still have a problem. You know what? Tell me, the police when they carry on, for instance, how many of them know the terrain of that Odigi? Pass the indigenes of the place where they go for farm there every day. Are you telling me that if the youth leader of that Odigi lead that squad, or that time when they see they do CDA, that who they not the point man they call her, the one where they point land
Pointer.
A pointer. If that pointer they follow police, they waka for inside bush, or hunter for Odigi they follow them. You know what I'm saying? If hunters and police and maybe SSS, then they work together, they not go get better result. No way these people dey than say they'll just push police, make police enter the bush. So e don pass that one. My brother, security involve money. That make I feel say that they talk about that security vote. But how well we dey use our own is another story. Because our law talk say they no fit talk about it, they no fit probe am. So na there na we dey.
Well, for those who we say take time they watch this program since we see the great all of now the time we so not take the on ground for us since the program will be say you see the watch na Uduota, the heart of the matter, and they come your way from independent television. They come back or they let you know the B will be say the journey will pass now for House of Assembly when they come back.
Considering the 11th section bill, the issues of punishment for direct offenders and those that harbor cultists were spelled out. The offenders will be sentenced to 21 years imprisonment, while other collaborators will be jailed for 7 years if convicted. The law also spells it out clearly that those affected will be both registered and unregistered secret cult groups.
On the committee of the whole, where we consider a bill for a law to repeal and re-enact the law to prohibit the existence, membership, and activities of secret cults in Edo State and for other purposes connected here.
When my people will not come back, the program will be say you see the watch now Uduota. You see part of the security will be say we use the toxins. I think that for the agitation will be say we dey on. Both you will be say you did there, they move, they say we can't continue to live like this. We not feel continue to live like this. If you watch, let's go back to history. That man go say in a courtis, they'll just carry and go court. At the end, court no dey fit do anything. Police go arrest people, you carry go court. The thing not they get it. Police on their own come they look for law where we say they want to hold them. They'll say make them say possession of illegal firearms. They'll say okay, police want look for law, say na armed robbery. Police will come they look for salt, sugar, everything where they'll take hurry and maybe say when they carry go court, make them see something where we say they'll take lena. Then when they'll come carry person go court, say this person na courtesy be. The law never really dey grand wey they take the hold them, and this one come be agitation wey be say me my brother Kolola you wey be say dey house since you dey for say we no fit continue to dey live like this. How person go just say because say na courtis when we know say that man when he tell you say na courtis court and armed robber na the same thing. If you remember case of court crisis when e happen for one school that time for college of education Keadolo that time wey dey cut person head. Wetin still worse pass that one. Say court get crisis, they just old person cut him head, and you say law no dey. Wey be say they want to prosecute that kind of person, you carry am go court say this person na courtis, dem tell you say law not really dey like that wey dem want to post. I think to God be the glory. You wey dey there, congratulate yourself, and we too go say congratulate ourselves for all the agitation wey be say we dey. Edo State House of Assembly don finally pass law or be made law now say if dem hold you as a cultist 21 years imprisonment.
Bam. Yes, my brother, first of all, make I congratulate and thank Edo State House of Assembly. I'll first thank the governor because the governor I want to say this I want to say thing will pursue with all in mind, because at a point as a governor he say not only happy when they see the different killings, and I dey tell people say God himself get principles. Do you understand? Make I go spiritual small. And these principles of God there, God not the fit dey break in own law. You know why they tell you this thing? When they kill children for Egypt, you know something they carry, is it not carry that pikin wrong? When Pharaoh they killed you, they say the wise men come trace, now Christmas period within now, say wise men now trace the star of Jesus, go that place, where they come drown. After that, King Herod come know, say they don't born one king, then comes me the good for. So just because you know say he know me they born another king against him, which is cause me they kill all children. When God see him, what did God do? Then he tell the Joseph and the city, look now carry this pikin, look now run, go another place. And then Jesus say like this, which means that you hear me everything, and I put for the house. I want to explain to you now, myself will not do the preach. Which means that if to say God let them kill Jesus that time for inside that place, if you not feel automatically create another Jesus. Do you understand what I'm saying now? If they had killed Jesus that time, King Herod was killing other children, he wouldn't have been able to automatically create another Jesus, even as God Almighty himself. Because that one, you don't get process when we say you don't pass through, and you don't get things when we say you don't put for your body. Say this month, you do an assignment. Then, if truly that automatically God for not of you create another Jesus come out, think about our children that we lose to cultism every now and then. Some would have been the best surgeons. Some would have been the best gynecologists. So I know a gynecologist in this time, one time, when we say operate person can't bring lizard to us in belly. I mean, you get one in this time. I know of one man like that for this. I'm going to say operate person can't bring something, one black thing come up for the person. Those intelligent children, people, just those brain, those architects. You see somebody like Oyedeko. You see somebody like Pastor Chris. You know, see Pastor Chris. All those ones, na architecture, na be their first degree. You know, see the way they build their church. You know, see the way they think. You know, see the way they do their things. That is, they get what God put for them. So when you slaughter those people in the middle, you not go automatically get another one. If not, as they don't remove what do we name this man for South Africa? What do we name Mandela? They don't get another Mandela now. Are you seeing anybody that talking about Mandela right now? Can you get another Mandela in another 10 years in South Africa? Is there anybody you are seeing? 50 years you'll get her. You get another person when we say they say, oh, in terms of political behavior and attitude, you won't try to behave like Mandela this year. Which means that when they destroy these our young people and take life that life, it's very difficult to get replacements. I give another example. If you never understand, ask Bishop Benson the answer of Benson Memory. Don't come out. That guy, when we say ask Bishop Benson the answer, that is space for Benin. For now, some people feel they use man they talk say, oh yes, and now then be Papa, now then be this. But the way the answer they do, in behavior and in lifestyle, the way they shake this beneath that time. For now, even if some other people don't, they try to they come between that time and this time when we say they come, fact you know they. So that is the same thing we are talking about. That the architects the doctors, the lawyers. I remember, no bad example. James Ibori, that time, after the first tenure, the second tenure, he got one lawyer when he say he can't go court. When he got when they say now ex-convict, I want it. Now the for Supreme Court, now the guy bring issue of is he according to is he black dictionary? I want it. As in, he got the way to do the law. Now then Ibori say win. Now then he go for second term. That time, those people would not say every human being day normal, but God, He deposits some kind of things inside some people. Do you understand what I'm saying now? But those are the children we are losing in painfully silence. Person go finish final year. As they come out, but that is the end of a generation. You will go tell God, say, why? Person go finish final year as medicine, read medicine, write final exam. As they come out, but first class engineering students. When we say if you be production engineering or mechanical anything, as they come out, the next thing, boah. First, do you know, say experience, and intelligence. You say it different. Mm-hmm. Some people did inside that same medicine. When Dr. Nabulele Papa died, you know what he tell me? He said to say he did Papa for not die. Say even if the day don't reach, he got the kind thing when you foresee do. Because that is to say, as a consultant, experience and some level of intelligence, he did. But by the time we now wipe out all younger ones in the name of courtesy.
So for those who be say they watch this program now, we think my brother Pololo they talk for the one when it be say you happen last that day. I think we record about 20-30 people where they just key for Edo.
Okay.
All in the name of Curtis. Just imagine for just more misunderstanding. Either he want carry my girlfriend, he tell like kick my drink, he not get respect for me, he see me for that place that day, they all grand with me. Just issues where we say not be any issue. We just lose about 20-30 people.
Young people
with different brain. We just lose them. Not be the previous one when it be said don't they happen before now. And the law not really did there since. We don't nail anybody where they'll say in narcotics. When the police go, your kind of go court go say, where they say in narcotics. How you tell us in narcotics? He say see red cloth for yan, see one knife for yan. You know, he see nail where they take they mark each other. The thing not really there. But with this law now show say when the thing don't they establish and it don't really prove, say this person narcotics is 21 years imprisonment.
Bam! So I go comment once more.
So that may we start from there.
Yes.
From here now, may we monitor how they go.
Yes.
Because now waiting with the agitate for since.
At least in this one now, if person say one bled you, not forget say it's just like armed robbery. As they go, you know say your life they go. You understand? So as this one be now, we'll comment Honorable Kabiru Ajitu and all the members of the Edo State House of Assembly. At least this one. They try because they take the accelerated hearing when we say they give to this bill, when we say they can't take pass am Kabiru Ajitu, we greet you. We greet every member of the Edo State House of Assembly.
I think
kudos to you.
Kudos.
If una dey do am like this, the public
our belle go dey sweet.
Go see because this na wetin or concern the public. We cannot continue to be losing our young women. So once more, I congratulate all of you.
When I want to say time permit us today for inside this program, those who they watch this program since now Uduota, the art of the matter for independent television. We'll see they come your way for our terrestrial transmission on Friday, on Thursday by 4:30 to 5:30, and on Friday we see the program. Pololo, we salute you again. And you will take time to watch this program since we agree to now. We'll be say una take the program for us. My name is Herdsmen Osafo. Una do.